What up, you sexy sons of bitches? I'm Chuck. We're the Defenders of Kobold. Right now, you can only see me. And I just had to yell at everyone because we were having an in-depth discussion about how shitty The Rise of Skywalker is. So, if you agree with us, good job. If you don't, F's in the chat for your opinion. I'm sorry.
Damn. Brutal.
So... last time on Death's Reformation, the party arrived at the Amber Temple and ventured inside, and lots of things transpired, and that's where we left off, still in the Amber Temple. I want to go into details about what happens, but... yeah, Bofrin, as long as I'm not the one who's responsible for the technical equipment of putting us on stream, it fucking happens. We did a one-off stream this morning, and I could not stream out video. We had to do audio only. Last week, we did a Star Wars stream, and Bofrin was in it. I tried to stream out video, and it wouldn't fucking happen, so we had to do audio only. Just my laptop just said, fuck you, streaming video is too intense. So... nice. Well, Dave, I'm happy you're here. Bofrin, we're happy you're here. Anyway, so a lot of shit happened last time, but I want to go over it. Okay, I'm distracted by chat. Sorry.
That's compelling, what you just told me.
Yeah, The Witcher is greater than the last 20 years of Star Wars on screen. See, I only have watched the show, and I really liked it. It makes me want to go and read the novels.
Although the last 20 years of Star Wars includes Mandalorian, and I like Mandalorian.
Mandalorian's really good.
I assume on-screen means the big screen.
Could
Silver
be.
screen.
Could be. Anyway, Dan, cut us back to the group. That's what I was trying to fucking get out. I want to go over what happened, but I want the world to see Alex's reaction to what fucking
I
happened.
heard you guys did some non-cool shit.
Not us. Not all of us.
I only suggested it. So.
I don't know what you mean.
So
I'm great.
they delved into the Amber Temple.
Oh, shit. I remember now.
You forgot?
Yes.
They found a wizard. They decided to work with the wizard.
For a while.
The wizard wanted to help finding his master's spell book
And he
and
knew
his
the
staff.
place. Supposedly
He
knew
was
the place.
decently familiar with the place.
Okay.
They also found a hole in the floor that the wizard got kind of excited about. But it had zombies down there. So the party...
nothing else interesting.
The party worked out a plan to throw some meat down there so the zombies would go after it. And the party lowered themselves... well, not the party. Chris's character, Francis, was lowered down, very specifically with the instructions, don't touch anything. And he touched everything. When he was pulled out of the hole in the ground, everyone had to make a toughness test. Because now he permanently reeks like filth.
Not just regular filth.
Half of his face has melted.
Advanced filth, yeah.
I basically smell like rot.
And his eyes glow a bright yellow now.
Okay.
And he's got a couple new spells that he can cast that he didn't know before. Essentially, there was these big amber monoliths in this room. And when he touched one, it says, "I will give you power. Do you accept?" And he said yes to each of them.
Hey.
So then after that...
they introduced themselves as things that aren't so pleasant to know.
The wizard asked if he could go down
plague,
under
I
the
believe.
promise that he not touch anything.
The first one I thought I might turn into a zombie if I said no. And then the other two I just said fuck it.
Okay.
He was half rotten by that point, so why not?
Yeah.
So
A lot of damage was already done.
yeah. So then the wizard's like, "Oh, hey, lower me down. I want to check it out. I promise I won't touch anything."
It was more, we didn't want him to touch.
One particular thing.
Yeah.
And so he goes down there and then immediately touches that thing.
All of the things, again.
And then they're pulling him back up. I don't remember who. Was it you, Joe?
I think so.
Does he smell bad? And I'm just like, yes, he does. And
Not
they're
only
just
did it
like,
smell bad,
And they're just like, we dropped the rope. Like he falls to the ground, clatters against the ground.
We actually fought with him a little bit.
Yeah, we tried to
we
boot
got
him
him
into the
out.
hole.
He got up
we
and
got
he
him
tried
out,
to push
and
him
then I
down,
pushed
but he
him.
evaded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You Sparta'd him back into the hole.
Yeah.
And then
who's trying to climb out? I don't know.
the wizard got out of the hole.
We were hauling him back out, and then we realized he did all the things, and so we're like, we're done with you. And then
booted him back into the hole where the zombies then ate him.
Okay.
he's dead now.
Then they went.
We should probably go get his spell book and shit. Did we do that?
We did.
We did.
We got a spell book, got some reagents for him, too.
Yeah.
Because we told him to
Wait,
leave that stuff.
time out. That happened after.
That was later.
Okay.
We had fought a golem before that.
So- First, they went down and they found some magical mirrors that were not kind of right. And then, as soon as they vocalized that they knew the mirrors were off, their reflections dropped to the knees, started screaming in pain, yelling, "Run!" Alex, did you catch that?
Go ahead and say that one more time for me.
Earlier, they found some weird mirrors, checked them out, realized that their reflections were off a little bit. And then as soon as someone said, "Hey, my reflection's not right," their reflection immediately dropped to the ground. It was all silent, started like screaming and mouthing the word "run" over and over again.
It was me and someone else.
Yeah.
And then the other side also did it.
Yeah.
Did you get that joke? Okay, thank you.
That's good.
And
So-
then somebody decided to poke the mirror, and then we all started screaming.
Anyway, well, that's not entirely. Everyone did start screaming, but more so they realized the mirror wasn't really there.
Yeah.
And they passed through and found an old, naked, wrinkly woman digging in some rubble, who then climbed the walls and ceiling and attacked them.
And screamed like a
we
banshee.
also attacked her back.
They killed her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I shot her. That was the meat we threw into the hole.
I also
Yeah, they threw the witch's meat into the hole. And then the noise of this attracted one of the guardians of the Amber Temple, a giant amber golem, who you guys engaged with and decided it was best to. It's slow. Let's stay out of
kited
reach.
him, sort of.
And then someone forgot the stay out of reach part. Mainly Chris.
He knew.
Who nearly died.
I just want to put this out here. If it would have made it back to the golem's turn,
Which I think it was after me.
yeah, it was like you guys dropped the golem right before its turn. The golem had Chris incapacitated in a chokehold, and the golem has an ability. If you start off, or if you have someone incapacitated in your chokehold, you automatically kill them. And then so on the golem's turn, it was going to rip Chris's head off and then throw Chris's head at someone else as an improvised ranged weapon.
Close call.
But luckily, Joe hit it in the head with a rock, so
Yep.
we're all good.
I also want to point out, I'm not going to make excuses for myself. I definitely missed stuff. But also, I'm trying to roleplay my character has head trauma.
Oh, yeah. That would also explain why you went around touching all the evil shit.
So they,
You have a concussion.
Yeah.
After they-
concussed.
after they killed the wizard,
And then I should also point out, before I dropped down there, everyone pointed me out as the best person to go down there.
He was the magic user.
I
He
have
was
the
the
least
magic
to
user.
lose. Well,
We told him not to touch all the things, though. We expected you to understand.
so
Yeah.
after they killed the wizard, they found another room where a tribe of local mountain people were living. The golem killed all of them shortly beforehand. And searching through the room, they found a barrel that had a young man quivering in fear inside of it. And they got him out. And now that young man is out at your guys' campsite outside the Amber Temple.
Yeah, which is where you're at.
Taking care of our horse.
I also took all of these things from the other mage.
Jesus Christ.
Then there's still another mage to go.
There's still another mage with another spell.
Yeah, we haven't found him yet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, his master.
Which I assume we're going to go,
Find, hopefully, maybe.
Do you guys remember what
We gotta kill his master and take all his stuff. I mean,
No, the
figure out
master's
what's
dead.
up with him.
He's already dead. So.
Do you guys? Yeah, the master's already dead. That's why he wanted the
Right.
spell book and
Change
staff.
the title.
Oh shit!
Oh, no.
That's me.
That's why he mentioned earlier that we're not at the Horn Pub anymore. Oops.
the Horn Pub.
So, do you guys remember what
I
the?
get it.
That's
Stop!
why I got, that's why I
Stop!
got so many
Everyone,
beers.
stop! Shut up! You fucking dicks! Do you guys remember what the wizard said killed his master?
A fire-breathing something.
Yeah. A fire-breathing
Skeleton.
skelly.
And he also had burn marks on his face.
We have skeleton friends. Why didn't we just kill him? One of my
Well,
best,
we did kill
one
him
of my
eventually.
best friends is a skeleton.
We're not sure that they're the same friends of skeletons.
His
You know what?
name's Mr.
If
Clean.
we do, if there is a skeleton, we suspected that really the wizard who was still alive killed his master, and bullshit us about the skeletons.
He seemed a little shifty the whole time we were talking to him, for what it's worth.
A lot shifty.
I mean, well, I just think he's a racist.
Yeah,
That could be true.
Yeah.
we know skeletons.
Thinking
They're
of
really
mine.
cool.
Yeah.
A shifty racist.
Well,
yeah.
if we find
But-
if there is this fire-breathing skeleton somewhere in here, we can just be like, "Hey, we know Mr. Clean. What's up?"
And red guy.
Yeah.
But look at how beautiful I am.
Anybody else takes pennies?
All right.
Why do I
This-
perpetually smell toast?
This is going to be
Oh, by the way,
A
for
long
touching
night.
all three
Yeah.
of those
with all of
monoliths,
these fucking interruptions.
I was trying to explain the rest.
Well, stop it. So, that's where we left off. You guys are out at your camp. You crashed the night. Those of you capable of recovering peril moved back up to imperiled at best because you're not in a safe place.
Except for me, because abilities.
Yeah. Quick raise of hands. Who still has a fate point? I have my targets for the night.
I knew that's what you wanted, but
Oh, no, I still have a fate point. Yeah. I have one.
Sup,
Okay.
bitch.
There you go.
I had two, but I used both.
Yeah, Dave, you were a little on the quieter side. I realized that part of the way in, and I started cranking your personal volume up, so it should get better.
By the way, we leveled enough to have 1 point in the next tier.
potential.
Yeah.
If
What's
you
your
haven't
new?
won- if you-
What's your new RP total?
I think. Are you talking
25,
about
20.
corruption, or are you talking? Oh, you're talking about that.
Yeah, 25-20. So if you got points to spend, you've already spent yours.
I haven't spent mine yet.
Are you close enough to get second?
I am.
Okay.
I assumed you guys had gotten enough, so
I have 220.
updated my
We have a
coordination.
total of 2,400, right?
No, 25-20.
25-20.
I wasn't.
25-20?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
All right, guys. So next morning, what's the plan?
Case.
Go find the wizard master and then
Oh.
those words of power.
Yeah, we still don't have words of power. Still don't have the wizard shit.
Accurate.
We're basically don't have anything except a very poorly drawn map.
Nice.
Yeah.
I looked at the real map, and mine was wildly inaccurate
I do actually need this book.
because I did not understand the
magic
layout
shit.
at all as I drew it.
That is very
I'll
accurate.
be like, what magic?
I mean, it vaguely works in my mind to understand where we're going, but it's
Yeah.
wrong.
So you guys move back into the tunnel or into the temple.
Yeah. And we'll leave the mountain man to take care of the horse.
I forgot what I named him. His name was Seth.
I'm a dog, let's cut on.
I remember that now.
Seth McCulkin was his name.
That's right.
Colin McCulkin? What?
His brother,
Macaulay Pope.
the less popular.
By touching those three monoliths, though, I got 27 corruption.
Yeah, it was
also-
It
fucking
was
intense.
fucking.
I went from
I realized
3
I don't have
vanity
PDFs
to
for Zweihander
6.
anymore. Different laptop.
So
Should go real.
Because not only did he get those two, but then he also rolled 6 on the corruption thing, so he got another.
I'm ugly as fuck, but I think
Double
I'm
down.
So you all move back into the temple and you move down the stairs, past the arrow slits on the side. Now, Alex, the description of this is once you move into the temple, everything's pitch black. So you'll have to either be able to see in the dark or have some form of light source. All of the surfaces are covered in this amber-like material, like, Jurassic Park shit. You move in and you're on a balcony. There's a door to your right and a door to your left. And on this balcony, you're looking down across this huge temple with a big giant statue, faceless statue at the far end. There's stairs from your balcony going down to it. Going down these stairs, on either side of the stairs are the fucked up mirrors that the party saw. Across from your balcony on the opposite wall behind the statue, there's another little balcony here and here, and you can see there's doors on each of those. The party would explain if you turn right from where you are right now, that'll take you to the hole where the wizard died, and it'll take you to the room. Oh, yeah. Janov said he would love to see second tier stuff. I'll have to do that at some point, Janov. I think Dan's the only one who had. No. Who all has a second tier?
We're all at second tier, I think, at this point. I was the last person to get second tier.
No, I haven't.
Like, what do you mean second tier? Like,
Well, your second profession.
The RP for it, at least.
Well, I haven't updated my.
oh, okay.
I bought a couple of focuses, so I'm still 80 points off.
Okay.
So
I'm a jester now.
I'm a barber surgeon.
Yeah.
I'm a diabolist.
hey, you can heal his brain injury once you get a bone saw.
Bone saws ready.
All right. So
Sorry.
that's okay. You look to the right. They would say that's the hole that Francis got fucked up in. You look to the left, and there's the doors there. They're like, that's the room that the mountain people got murdered in. And then in those rooms, there's hallways going along the length of the temple. So you go.
There's two long corridors on
bam,
each side.
and then they go bam, like a fucking flight stewardess. So, what's the plan, guys?
I'm not fucked up at all.
Yeah, everything's fine.
What were the rooms?
Do we all need to roll
we
our
had-
toughness first?
Oh yeah, everyone except for Chris needs to roll a toughness check. We're gonna call this challenging.
As with all toughness checks, I failed.
But this is, Alex, just so you're aware, this is just to be in the presence of Chris.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Any critical failures?
Critical success.
Okay. Critical success, I will say, moves you one step up
Guys, he smells
Of
the peril track.
I've already.
Okay. Those of you who failed take 4 peril.
I think the next thing I'm going to use my apothecary skills on is some fucking perfume or some shit. Like,
Make some industrial strength.
That gun.
what's that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just need to know where you guys are going.
Well, Francis has already declared like his
Now, the long corridor to the right
main
was
thought
collapsed.
right now is to
with a
try
golem
and
in it?
find a way to
No, if you go to right, and it opens the room with a hole, at which turns left, and there's a long hallway.
Yeah.
And along that hallway, there was the weird temple that had like lights and heat in it that the wizard was
the
hiding
other
in.
variety of doors. Sorry.
And then he said past that was a section of collapsed hallway.
And we went and looked.
You guys
There
went
was
and
golem
looked.
going like, meh, meh, meh,
Right,
meh.
there was a golem in the collapsed section, and then there was a door behind, opposite of that golem.
Because I'm sure that's the sound golems make.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys didn't. I don't think you inspected that door.
No, because there was golem between us and it.
Yeah.
So that's viable if we want to like try and kill the golem.
Yeah. Everyone should stockpile some rocks and rubble and
Just lob rocks at
Just
this guy.
throw rocks
it.
at it till it dies.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sounds
he's technically
perfectly-
under rocks already, so we should have him unlimited ammunition.
Can I let you guys just do that? And I not be involved?
Chris, what's your second profession?
diabolist.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Diablo.
I'm gonna need to update
Yes.
the name cards on here with people's second
I'm
profession.
working on that now.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
After this session, assuming I survive, I will be a vigilante,
Okay.
like my father before me.
So once again, what's the plan?
Let's go pelt the golem with rocks.
Oh, the collapsed golem down there?
Yeah, I think we're literally just gonna go throw rocks at him until he dies.
I'm not going to make you roll any shit for that. I'm just going to say you succeed. No,
We'll make a game of it.
let's do this. I want everyone to make me one, and we're going to call this an easy, simple ranged attack if you're doing this.
We'll see who hurts themselves.
see who critically fails and accidentally releases the golem.
I did not critically fail and accidentally
what
release the
order
golem.
is our failure going to come in? That should be important.
I'm gonna.
We'll just roll it, and if someone critically fails, then we'll deal with that.
That was close, but I did not critically
Improvised
fail.
weapons are simple
Matter of fact,
melee.
I
Right?
hit because it's easy.
simple
Simple
ranged.
ranged.
Oh, simple range.
Yep.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I have a point in simple ranged.
I just plain failed.
Okay.
That's fine.
That's fine. Just making sure you didn't critically fail.
All
right.
I passed.
You all spend some time fucking shit.
I'm gonna
What?
call
I
Yes,
fucked
Are
something
we
up.
still in the horn pub?
We're still in the horn pub. You all spend some time just pelting. Hey, too old. Just pelting this goddamn thing with rocks, and eventually you spend 30, 40 minutes just chucking rocks at this thing's head, and eventually you take it out. It already had quite a bit of damage dealt to it from the collapsed tunnel, so you
It's a
slay
stone's throw away from death.
another golem.
Hooray!
I'm glad you guys did that.
Put some more amber shards in a pouch.
I'll pick up one of its fingers and be like, "Ooh."
That's fine. You take some amber shards.
Yeah, fuck.
Dan, what's your second profession?
I think I'm gonna go ahead and stick with pistolier.
How you spell that?
Pistolier.
P-O-S-T-O.
Pisto.
Pistol, I-E-R.
Pistol liar
Okay,
with an E instead of an A.
that's fair. All right. So you slay this golem. In this, it's frigid fucking cold in here. So much so that if you're not taking active measures against the cold, you're gonna have a bad time. Hey, Everclarity GG, thanks for coming by. So, what's next?
We go find that wizard.
And so something was past this golem?
Well, in
There's a
this
door.
hallway where the golem is, so you went down this little hallway, it opened up into a larger hallway that went right and left. To the right was a collapsed portion of hallway with this golem trapped in the rubble. The wizard used magic to collapse this hallway on the golem so he could get away. To the right is a doorway that you guys haven't gone through yet.
Oh.
Or to the left, I'm sorry. To the left is a doorway.
When you guys should pick through that doorway on the left.
Sure.
We haven't
Yeah, let's
gone
go
through
through
it
there.
yet.
I'll get my crossbow ready and march on through.
You open up this door and you peer through and you realize you're on one of the balconies in the main chapel temple area.
Neat.
On this balcony immediately to your right is another door, and you're kind of looking at like the back side of this big statue. When you look down to the left quite a ways, you can see where the balcony you came in at is. Yeah, so that's where you're at.
It's a balcony.
It's a balcony. There is, like I said, there's the door immediately to your right.
That seems like the way to go, as opposed to over the balcony.
You should go through it first.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll go through it first.
I'm gonna.
I'm a hero. I
What
saved
was
the
your
mountain man.
second? Alex was a jester.
Yes.
So you open up this other door on the balcony.
So I was with these adventurers, and they decided to kill a golem with rocks.
Yeah.
What sense does that make? Golems are made from
Apparently, I gain a
What's the
nemesis.
deal with golems?
We'll deal with that later.
You'd think rocks would make him stronger.
This this bare stone room consists of a foyer to the west and a shrine to the east. 4 candlesticks lie on the dusty floor of the foyer. Within the shrine, fragments of a shattered obsidian statue are scattered in a raised alcove at the eastern end of the chamber. 2 pairs of empty alcoves line the north and south walls of the shrine. Okay, that's not a great description. So you step in this room and you see you're in like a small temple, not temple, a small
Just like a chapel room.
chapel room, right? It is doors immediately to your left. And if you look to the right, you can see there's 2 alcoves set along the walls on the sides. And then at the very far end, there's a small raised dais, a small stage with the remains of a smashed obsidian statue.
Neat. They don't look like words from here, so I'm going to go move towards the door and hope people tag along.
Are these anything like the statues that were in the little hole in the floor?
No. Well, the statue that's smashed, it looks different. It's a little more intricately carved. It does just appear to be like the other ones, where it's just a faceless figure in a robe. You open the door to the right, and it is just a small, almost what you would think of as like a small broom closet, except for the fact that on the wall immediately to your left, there's an arrow slit. You would be in the room that you would shoot arrows from. If you look through the arrow slit, you see that it's just over the shoulder of the giant statue in the main temple area.
Neat. Man, this whole temple was made for killing motherfuckers who came in.
Yeah. Awkwardly. Because there's nobody here to kill motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So,
I'm going to start putting my hands on the wall because I saw Emil do that and discover some cool shit. So I could discover some
in this little room with the arrow slits,
Yeah.
Go ahead and we'll call it a.
Roll me a tetanus.
A rusty arrow goes right through your fucking...
All right, guys. We call it. Give me an easy scrutinize.
All right. Scrutinize. Oh man, I suck at that. But better than 27, so yeah, I'm good.
Okay. You go over this room with your, beep, 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 beep. You don't find anything in this small room.
Not with my beeping robot hands.
Yeah. You push along the walls. Emil did that. He just kind of pushed against the walls, and he found a secret door that gave away.
Do the same thing in the broken statue room.
Okay, give me the same check.
Watch this motherfucker find something.
Not very likely. I don't tend to roll high on this.
Easy scrutinize.
Thank God it's easy. Because that's the only way I got it done.
So when you entered the room and you looked to the right, you saw the broken statue, and there were kind of alcoves on each side. The alcove on the side opposite of where you came in, you do find a hidden door there, and you push it and it kind of clicks and then swings open. And it opens into a small hallway that turns into a stairwell going down.
Man, you suck at this.
Yeah.
I won't argue with that.
Jake, you said you were going to be a vigilante. How do you spell that?
Vigil. Anti.
Okay. Because if I trust myself to spell it, I'm going to do it wrong.
Vigil Anti.
Vigilante.
Gominassi says that they hate you,
Delicious.
Joe.
Yep.
Love too, man.
So sweet. All right.
Like diabetes. No.
The sugars.
What a rush.
All right. So you find this stairwell going down. What happens?
I think Chris should go first.
Or you.
He'll offend anything that's waiting for us at the bottom.
Yeah.
Hmm?
You know, I tried to be perfectly polite to that hag, and I apparently offended her. But, I can go
Well,
first.
I think it's
if you
because you
like.
referred to her as a hag.
Go forth and offend this
I didn't
sentence,
call her that to her
Francis.
face. That would have been rude.
Fair enough.
Guys,
I only called her that after I shot her off the wall.
I'm going to be honest. I'm not making good decisions. I'm exhausted.
So you should definitely be the first
I
to go down
feel
the
like
stairs.
I'm almost dead.
All these things are kind of accurate. So I just need to know what's
So
going
you want
on.
to go first?
I'll go first. Don't you worry about it, buddy.
Oh, man.
Because, when I'm standing in front of you, I don't have to smell anything.
So Jake, Felix moves down these stairs. That's great. You go down the first flight and it turns, and you go down another flight and it turns again. So you went straight, you turned right, and then you turned right. So eventually you're going back the way you came, just down a flight of stairs. And it comes down to when you reach the main floor, you're standing in a small corner of, it looks like where the hag was digging. You're on the opposite side of that collapsed.
Let's see. Hold on.
It's probably me.
You don't just pull it off and just set it somewhere soft.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely the pizza.
So you It looks like you're on the opposite side of the hallway that was downstairs where the hag was digging. But as you come down, you see immediately to your left, there is a stone door that is slightly ajar.
Ooh.
This smells
Are
like...
the rest of you coming down with him, or is he exploring on his own?
Well, I'll come with them. I don't know.
I'll be following him, not super close behind, but like
Okay.
I'll take up
as soon as he like starts leaving, because it's a staircase. You said, right?
Yeah, yeah.
because I'm loose.
I'd be walking as far back as I can see him still.
Okay. I can handle that. Anyway, so yeah, Jake, you see
A door that is also ajar.
it is also ajar.
The door's not ajar, the door's a door.
Oh my god.
But it is open, like a jar. So I'm gonna open it further.
You
It's true, jars do open.
push this door open a little further. And you,
Can't see
as
shit.
you don't have a light source with you?
I assume they do.
I do.
Okay. You push the door and it scrapes against the ground as it swings open. And you hear a shifting noise from inside.
I'm just gonna say hello.
Let's roll initiative.
Oh fuck.
The normal response to saying hello.
Hello. Let's roll initiative.
Every time.
Or Asper's, that would be my normal reaction. Oh fuck.
Ooh, that's not good.
That is also not good.
I normally do so well. The D10s have betrayed me.
They failed me for the last time.
Mm-hmm. Not wrong. You.
So give me just a second to get a few things together, because I am very obviously super prepared for this.
Absolutely.
Go, gadget.
Alex, when you get set down, go ahead and roll initiative. Oh, I thought he was closer. He's not. Well, I'm not even that far yet. All right, so we got Felix,
9.
Anthony, we'll come back to, Francis,
15.
Emil,
16.
and Ryan.
17.
Yep. And then I'm just gonna roll a d10, Jake. Oh, Alex is here. Alex, roll a d10. You know your initiative score?
It is 18. Nope. It's 13.
Okay, cool.
This is where we will die. But we
Ryan, you're leading the pack.
Am I muted or?
No, he didn't mute you.
I am done doing that. It's bad for our health.
So we don't know if anything happened though.
You don't know anything happened. That is correct.
So I don't do anything.
That's acceptable.
No one's made any mention that there's a sound.
Let's Jake, how would Felix react opening up the door and immediately hearing a shifting noise and yelling out, "Hello?"
I'm trying to figure out what info I have at this point.
That's what I said. I said hello.
And then
And then we rolled initiative.
yeah, let's move back in time a little bit, because that's a fair point, Joe. You yell hello, and you hear a low groan. Oh.
Oh fuck.
Well, that normally sounds
As
bad.
you, from the darkness within, you see what is very obviously a corpse shuffle towards you.
Is that a My Chemical Romance?
Yeah,
album?
Yeah.
and two more
A corpse
out
shuffled
of the
toward you.
darkness shuffle towards you.
Oh boy.
What do you say?
Meat eaters.
Now it's initiative. Ryan, it's your turn.
I think we should try and use the door as a choke point. And like, can I see how much he's opened the door?
It's open enough that it's completely open now. It's wide open.
Okay.
It's more than a jar.
I would want to try and get the door mostly closed again. And in a way that only one would be able to come through, or like halfway through.
So I say move 2 action points to get down to this door, and then another action point to push it closed.
Okay.
Okay.
But I don't want it closed all the way. I want there to be like at least a sliver that they'll start trying to go through it.
Okay. Yeah.
And then
We'll
Fuck 'em
say
up.
you're successful at this. No
Okay.
problem. So, what's next up is Emil.
No, I only run away when I know I'm in danger.
Yeah.
Since I don't believe I'm close to the door at this point.
You were closest
You were right
to
behind
me.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had
You're
the
right
light.
there at the door.
Okay, well, I'll take a step back for an AP,
Okay.
and I'll use inspiring words, and then I'll probably bank my last point.
Okay. Make your leadership test.
Inspire us.
Crit failed.
Okay.
They're gonna fuck us up. Wait a minute.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave that at a fail.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna punish you anymore.
A frozen moth flies down your throat as you try to speak.
That's even with a point in leadership.
That's what I expect. So after Emil, Anthony,
So what do we see currently? Just one?
Jake saw 3. The rest of you haven't seen anything. They haven't moved out of the room.
And what did Joe's character do?
He closed the door most of the way,
Yeah.
and then Jake's character yelled, "Meat eaters!" in a reference to the undead creatures you saw earlier that they fed the
Yes.
witch to.
Yep.
I think I'm just gonna wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
As soon as they come through, just
Tap, tap, tap.
I'm gonna wait until your next turn. I'm gonna move down there, spend 1 AP, and then bank the rest. I guess I can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll
That's
move
it.
down there.
that sounds fair.
Okay.
You skipped Francis.
I sure did. I'm
Nice.
sorry about that, Francis. It's your turn.
Yeah, I guess he did. Well, he did say 18 at first, so.
Oh, but it was in there wrong. I skipped you. Francis, it's your turn.
I said that I was taking up the rear
Yeah, you did.
when we were following. So
Or say that's 2 action points to get down to the door.
okay, so I'll take 2 action points to get to the door and sort of look at what's happening.
Okay. You get down there. You can see that Gryan's holding the door mostly shut. As Felix indicates, meat eaters. Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to poke my head through the door and take a shot at one of these guys.
Okay. Absolutely. AP to get into position. AP to shoot.
Okay, good. No, actually, that's not good because those are both single digits.
I was wondering, I was like, that
like, wait a
doesn't make
second.
sense. Yeah.
Oh.
64, and that's gonna be a miss.
Okay. You take your shot. You got 1 AP left. What are you going to do with it?
I can't move again, can I?
Sure you can.
I move away.
Stay back.
And I'll say missed.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You, Gryan, would feel these things bump up against the door as one of them eventually squeezes its way out through the opening that you have.
Okay.
And we'll say that's where the first one ends its turn, just moving out of it. But the other 2, they're going to try and push the door open. So we're going to do an opposed check, presuming you're holding the door shut.
Yes, I very much am trying to keep only one in at a time.
We're going to give you a good old... something of that nature.
It's a 20 to move it. What's your athletics?
My athletics.
Yeah.
Is this brawn?
Yeah, it would be a brawn based.
Should be your second skill.
Yeah. So I have to. Do I have any modifier on it?
We're just going standard.
Fail.
Okay. The first one spins its turn squeezing through, but the other two just push the door open against you. Now the door stands wide with one zombie out of the room and two of them right in the door frame of the room.
Vowels.
You suck.
Ryan, it's your turn now.
I'm gonna try and push that door closed.
Okay, athletics.
30 is a pass.
This one succeeded your so
Degrees of success?
no, I'm trying to think of what would happen because it pushed and then they would have let go, right? So then you would have pushed and they would have not been expecting it. So I'm going to make them resist a takedown
Okay.
and to see if they get knocked down by this door.
Just push them over.
I need to look that up. That is a critical failure.
Oh.
Nice.
So I'm going to say, since that's a critical failure,
Team rocket them through the other room.
you knock both of the ones that push the door open. You knock both of them prone.
Oh.
So-
Cute boys.
That's 1 AP, right?
Yep.
What are you doing with your other two?
Annihilate them.
There's still one in the room with us, right?
Banking one
Yes.
and chucking a rock at one of the one that's in the room.
The one that's standing in the room with you?
Yes.
Okay, make your attack.
Clunk.
And I miss.
Okay. You throw your rock, misses, you end your turn. That's a great point there, Dave. I think Space Hander still wins, too old. Emil.
Am I able to see them at this point?
Yeah, you can see all three of them. One of them standing, two of them are on the ground.
Okay. Well, I assume the one standing is more dangerous to us immediately. So I'm gonna try.
Wait, I'm confused on where everybody's at now.
You came down these stairs to this tiny little room. You're all standing in the room.
Mm-hmm.
From this other room that Jake poked his head into, 3 zombies started coming out. One of them made it out. They're in like melee range with you all. And then 2 of them were standing in the doorway, and Brian just slammed the door into them and knocked the 2 down.
Oh, so you didn't close the door?
No.
Well,
He closed it on
I
them.
closed it back as much as it was.
So yeah, it's open enough
Okay.
for one to squeeze through. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take aim and shoot.
Absolutely. The one standing, yeah.
That'll hit.
Okay. This thing didn't save anything to dodge.
I don't think it can, anyways.
I don't know if it can.
It's a
powder.
It's gunpowder.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right.
11.
That's 11 damage?
Yep.
Did I not get my fucking Christ, guys? I am just not thinking. That 11 moves it down 1 step to lightly wounded.
That's not very much.
After Emil is then Francis. Dan, do you want to go through and adjust the nameplates a little bit?
Yeah, give me a second. They resized a little bit, it looks like.
They absolutely did.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up one of the larger pieces of rock from the gravel that I picked up
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
and throw it.
Absolutely. So you throw it at the one that's standing up?
Yeah.
Okay. We're still calling this standard.
Okay. Oh, that definitely hits.
Hell yeah.
Okay, roll your damage.
Doo-doo-doo.
Let me just do one. I think that's just gonna be 2 damage. No. 4. I think.
4 damage.
I believe so.
Your combat bonus,
Brawn bonus.
your brawn bonus, plus your. What'd you roll in your d6?
5. It'd be 5 damage.
Okay. That doesn't do anything.
Dang. He's a sturdy zombie
Shoot
boy.
him with your lightning.
Raise him from the dead.
How does
Phoenix down.
So those of you watching, I've been
The zombie appears to be
updating the
unaffected.
nameplates while we've been playing, so now you can see everyone's their intermediate tier.
Barber.
So, Francis, what else are you doing?
I'm gonna save my actions.
Okay. Anthony,
Do I have to move up to it?
what did you do last turn?
I moved close to the door.
Yeah, no, I'll say you're within melee range of this one.
Oh, okay. So I want to take aim, and then I want to perform a takedown.
Absolutely. Doing a takedown is going to make this thing resist.
No, it's not.
Oh shit, you're right.
I was gonna make sure I roll good.
I believe you will.
Why did you lie? Can I?
I didn't.
No, I'll flip one.
Okay.
Okay.
How's the buddy system working?
Just the. Do we want to go this direction, or it's just you can give it to whoever's sitting next to you?
I think it should be whoever's sitting next to you.
So you can give it to Dan, Dan can give it to you or Chris, Chris can give it to Dan or Alex, Alex can give it to Chris or Jake, and Jake can give it to Alex. And I'll say if you two want, you can like air 5 or some shit.
To bring it around town.
So yeah, that was a 30. So I take him down,
Okay. This one is on the ground now as well.
and then I want to punch him in his face.
You fucking got it. Give me a simple melee.
Tell him a knock-knock joke.
Now, mind you, if you deal damage, since it's prone, you get to add an extra d6 fury dice and damage.
Nice. Make it count.
I missed.
Oh, your attack?
Yeah.
Okay. Felix?
They're all prone, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. And I can move twice, you say?
Yeah. The only limitations, you can only do one attack action and one perilous stunt per turn.
Okay. In that case, I will. Oh no, it's already prone. So I'm gonna move up on it, and then I'm gonna try to bash it in the head with my crossbow.
Absolutely. Give me a. That'll be an improvise, so simple
Yep.
melee. Crit success.
Yes, baby.
All right, you get an extra 2d6 now on damage because you get 1d6 for prone, 1d6 for the critical.
Oh baby.
So you'll roll 3d6 plus your brawn bonus.
11.
That's still damage.
Yeah.
Okay. That moves it down from lightly wounded to moderately wounded.
Oh, excellent.
So roll me a d6.
Do
Dave
good.
said golf shot the head.
No injury.
Okay.
Last AP. I'm gonna move away again.
You got it. All three of these spend 2 action points to stand up. One of them is going to attack one of you two. Jake.
Oh darn! So it wouldn't be me.
Bring it, bitch.
So with its 1 AP, it claws at you with a 3, so that's going to connect. And it's going to deal 6 damage. But when these things successfully deal damage, they force the foe to resist a takedown.
Oh.
So give me an athletics test.
Do good.
That didn't even
Go, baby, go, baby, go. I can't even tell what that is. Okay.
On its side.
Yeah. I can tell what that is. That's a failure.
Oh.
You're now on the ground.
Frick. Wonder Twin Towers.
Okay.
Time to run, everybody.
First buddy point down.
Okay, that's, yeah, there we go.
Okay. You resist. It doesn't take you down. The other two use their remaining action point to move in the middle of the fray. So now it's a whole group of you with 3 zombies in your mix.
Biles.
So, Brian.
All right.
Wait, you closed the door, didn't you?
I was blocking it, so I'll need.
I think
They don't get out of the room.
Yeah, so the door's still open.
The door's
The door's
open
stuck.
enough, but I was going to say that it took 2 action points to slow down enough to squeeze through the door. So that's why the first one got out. So
They took 2 action points to get up and only had 1 to try
this
to
is
get
a
through
tug
the
of
door.
war here. Rather than moving into the group, they're going to try and push the door open again.
Okay.
Tell them no.
5.
Ooh, nice.
Frick.
4.
Oh, damn it.
The door is pushed open.
I
now.
don't know how you're going to improve that.
2 zombies stand in the doorway. Their turns are complete. All 3 of them are now on their feet. So now it is your turn again, Graham.
Okay. Was that their action point to push
Yeah.
the door open
Yeah.
so I can shut it on them again,
Yeah,
potentially?
yeah.
All right.
Do it.
I'll make if you succeed and you hit them, well, I'll have them resist a takedown. I think what I want to do. I don't know how I did it last time. I think
That's
what
how
I-
you did it last time.
Okay, because I don't think they're going to resist the door. They would just resist getting knocked over by the door.
I don't think I rolled a 2. I don't know what. I don't know. Okay, 12.
Success.
That's a success.
I'll just say you just push the door closed where you want it again. Anything else?
Yeah, and this time I'm trying to like keep it closed all the way.
Oh, so
And
you
so-
completely close it?
Yeah, I'm trying to completely close it this time
Okay,
so that we can deal with this one.
okay,
So I was getting ready to do for you.
absolutely. Cool. Door's completely closed. Banking your last AP. Your last 2.
I'll use 1 to take aim
Okay, and then resting.
and then bank. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Emil,
There's still 1 out, right?
there's 1 out. Yeah, and it is moderately wounded.
Let's try and.
This s'mores beer isn't great
That's unfortunate.
because we bought a fucking giant box of it.
Yes.
Don't worry, I'll drink some.
Okay.
I'll drink some too, just to be a
No, Dave, you cannot fortune point to make the GM reroll something.
That would be funny.
Yeah. So, you take aim, then what do you do, Dan?
I think in the interest of saving my dwindling ammunition, I might go ahead and switch back to my crossbow for now.
Okay.
At least get 1 shot off with it.
Okay.
Crit success.
Nice. So you'll
Yeah.
add an extra d6 to your damage.
11.
11. Heck yeah.
None of my dice tend to like rolling 6s, so not one of them.
I believe.
That's a 5. That's a 3. That makes for 15 damage.
Okay. 15 damage moves it down to grievously wounded.
Ooh.
So roll me 3d6.
All right. I'm rolling all 3 of my purple dice at the same time.
I believe.
You're only gonna get 1.
Hey, there's 2 6s.
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit.
Zombie.
I'm going to
Should have done that the
say,
first time.
here's what I'm going to say. Rather than rolling this, I'm going to say you take your aim, you fire your shot, and it catches this thing right in the base of the skull. It falls over, lands on the quarrel sticking out the back of its neck, and it just snaps it off, just ripping through the front of this thing's throat. This zombie now lays slain on the ground, mostly decapitated.
Ew, it fell on me.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Gross.
Get off the ground there.
All right.
So that was Emil. Francis.
Oh, I'm gonna reload also.
Okay, do your reload thing.
There's like 3 more of these.
2 more. In
Two
the
more,
room.
but they're in the other room.
Yeah.
Nope.
I'm gonna cast
Like that crit
Aegis
failed.
on myself.
You
Doing
crit failed?
the coordination test. I think at that point I just have to spend the AP.
Yeah. So it's what, 3 AP to reload?
I'll double check. It's 2 or 3.
Anyway, continue on, Chris. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna try to cast my first spell,
Okay, cool. What are you casting?
Aegis.
Okay. Yeah.
Fortunately,
Aegis.
I got
Only
a stunner of
so-
wooden shield from the dude.
Yeah, and it doesn't expend the shield. So go ahead and roll your incantation test. We're going to call this, it's a petty, so it's going to be standard. Or it's a generalist, so it's going to be standard. You pass?
Yes.
Okay. As you all are standing there, Chris's character says a few words, moves his hand, and all of a sudden a hard, sharp wind rises up from the ground and kind of swirls around him. It gives him some bonus to damage, and it makes it so ranged weaponry can't hit him. If I'm
Does
correct.
it take his smell up into the air?
Temporary relief from the smell.
Thank God.
now we can all do
I
better.
just need to keep constantly casting this.
At least until you critically fail. it.
Almighty God.
Right.
All right.
Until
There
So
actually is no limit to casting except that
failure.
it decreases your chance every time.
no, that's not correct.
Is it not?
No, you can cast as much as you fucking want as long as you have the reagents. This spell, the reagent is not expended, so you can cast as much as you fucking want. But if you fail and critically fail, something bad might happen to you.
He might smell worse.
He might invoke a chaos manifestation,
Oh,
and
that could be bad.
one of his arms might melt off.
Oh, that's the thing.
Oops, my arm's
that's
off.
the thing.
His arm falls off. Oh, yeah.
So, Chris, what are you doing with your other
I
AP?
get it now.
Melty face, melty arm.
I end up like Kane Deckard.
Can I cast that and then hit something?
Yeah. Where does spell casting land at? Cast magic is an attack action, so no, you may not.
Okay.
So also the door isn't open.
Then I guess I will save action points.
Okay, you bank 2 action points. Anthony, this door is closed.
I roll up my sleeves, walk over to the edge of the door, and I just look at you guys like the next one that comes in, I'm throwing it. And I take aim and wait to immediately take down the first zombie that comes through.
Okay, so since you're doing the wait,
Okay.
here's what wait does. Wait costs 3 action points. So you will get, it's fine.
I know.
You'll still be able to do what you want to do. Say you just wait for the next zombie to come through. If you want to interrupt this zombie's turn, you have to roll a perception test.
Okay.
If you pass that perception test, you immediately interrupt the zombie's turn, and then you can take all 3 of your action points. So then you can take aim, you can do your takedown, and then whatever you want after that. If you fail that perception test, you have to wait until after the zombie's turn is over. But then you move your initiative spot to that position forever for this combat.
I'm cool.
So, Anthony waits. Felix?
I go and get the zombie head off me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Then I get up and pull out my bullwhip. Like, no more of those fuckers are coming near me.
There you go. So you got your whip out. You stood up, which was 2 AP.
I'm banking my last one.
Okay, cool. The 2 zombies,
Try to open the door again.
yeah, they're going to try and open the door again. I guess the question is are you going to resist this door opening?
Make them spend AP to get it open.
I want to try and impede it. Like I don't want it to throw all the way open.
Okay, so
I still want it to be a choke where only one can come through.
okay, then I will make you resist. If
But-
you succeed, you'll get to control where the door stops.
Okay.
If you fail, the door just comes open all the way.
Okay.
And if you critically fail, then you have to resist a takedown.
Okay. That's fine.
So, give me a second.
32. Oh, hell yeah.
31.
Yeah, I gotta reroll that. 22.
Fucking Christ.
Jeez.
I'm going to say that you are unable to resist because they critically succeed opening this door.
That's fair.
They spin an AP to open the door. They spin an AP to move out. Alex, if you want to roll your perception test.
What's the actual?
What actual perception test is he rolling for?
I'm sorry. Or call it a awareness.
Now I'm gonna get this one. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. So I almost lose my dice. Nah.
Okay. So you move your turn underneath
There we go.
the zombie. So the zombie's action point
Transferred.
to move out, action point to open the door, action point to move out. And then I'm going to say they're going to see all of you, all 5 of you. So I'm going to roll 2d6s and decide where each one of them's going. So zombie number 1, that's a reroll because it was a 6. That's a 2, so it's going to go for Emil. And zombie number 2 is a 5, so it's going to go to Felix. So zombie number 2
Even
comes
though I'm
up.
back from the door.
What's that?
Even though I'm back from the door.
How far back are you?
I took a standard movement at the very beginning of combat back from the
Okay,
door.
then I'll re-roll yours. I'll re-roll both.
Because
of
if
them
I
then.
get engaged, I'm useless.
So, Brian,
I can't let him get too close or I can't shoot
and
him.
Francis. Fucking Christ.
Darn.
Brian
I was hoping it'd be me.
hits with the 3.
Could I use a banked AP to try and dodge? Is that how that
Absolutely.
works?
You would parry.
Parry?
Yeah.
Get it.
So what is that? I haven't done that before.
It's
Parry's
just-
a combat test, I think.
Yeah.
It's
Just
just
a
combat.
yeah.
Unless you have something that changes it.
Yeah. It's just a combat test.
So,
You just have to succeed. Oh, okay.
yeah.
That was not a success.
No, it was not. That
That
is.
was.
Okay.
Sweet.
So you you parry it. No damage is dealt.
Sweet.
Next up is Francis. It attacks you.
Mhm.
98. So that's just a failure.
Good.
Sweet.
It is now Anthony's turn.
All right. I want to suplex that one guy.
Okay.
One of the guys that comes through.
The one that attacked Brian or the one that attacked Francis?
I want to attack him.
Okay.
That's, yeah, hell yeah.
Go on, get him.
Stone cold stunner.
And I attempted to do that.
Did you aim first?
I did. It didn't matter.
Please get him.
Wait. How does flip to success work?
What did you roll?
A 93.
That would be a 39.
I did.
Okay. Then I'll flip that back. So you take it down.
Mm-hmm. That's all I can do.
You aimed. You took down.
I moved to the side of the door.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So one of them is on the ground, and it passes back up to Brian's turn.
Wait, did we skip me again?
No.
No.
You cast
no.
a spell.
Yeah, you did.
No, what happened is he delayed his turn. That's
Oh,
why
right,
he went
okay,
again.
yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Brian, it's your turn.
Okay.
I did just notice he's at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
One attacked me. So are they both in the room, or did only one make it through?
Both of them
It
made
was
it
complicated.
Okay.
Are either
I'm
of
gonna
And I
try
wasn't
and
paying attention.
back out as much as I can and chuck a rock.
through. Okay, at the one that attacked you?
Yep.
Okay.
I still have take aim,
Yeah.
so
That'd be ridiculous.
I miss.
Okay.
Stop it.
You moved, you took aim. Well, you already had take aim, so you moved,
Already
you
had take
threw. Are you banking?
banking one.
Okay.
Did you count your take aim?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, the take aim, yeah.
It was
Yeah.
97.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
that could have
Emil.
been worse, I suppose.
What's your reload on that crossbow?
2 AP, which I still had. I'll double check.
Well, no, because last time you used all your AP, didn't you?
I didn't aim, I just fired.
So you had 1 AP left,
It takes 1 AP to fire.
and you took aim, and you moved.
I didn't. I moved away at the beginning.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
had 2 AP. So
I just
one of
fired.
your APs automatically goes towards reload,
I have a trait that lets me do it for free,
but you failed your test.
and that's why I'm double checking how much it cost me because I think I had takes 2 AP to reload, so I reloaded on my last turn.
No. You had
mean?
3 AP last turn.
I fired.
Yeah.
You fired. Took
That was
aim.
He didn't take aim.
I didn't take aim.
You
I
didn't
just
take,
fired.
so you just fired. Okay, so then you're reloaded
Yeah.
and ready to go. Okay,
I took a chance because I didn't want to get nibbled on,
okay,
and I'm going to do the same thing again
okay.
and hope it works out.
So you fire. Are you taking aim?
At which one?
Are either of them injured yet?
No.
One of them is on the ground.
One of
I'll
them is on
shoot
the
at
ground.
one on the ground then, and that'll be a
That's-
success.
Wait. How did one of them
I threw him on the ground.
after their turn? That's why.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
The one that attacked Brian is on the ground.
Yeah.
Correct.
I make it.
Okay, and that
How
was
does that-
against.
Does that affect your chance to hit them? Okay.
Actually, it makes it more difficult with ranged attacks.
That's
Okay.
the thing in Zweihander too?
I should still be
Yeah.
fine
Okay.
because I got a point.
Cool.
So
Hell
I'm good.
yeah.
Cool.
So,
You hit. You
Yes.
get an extra D6 for damage.
and I'm actually going to
Use your punishing.
Looking good.
Cool.
My man.
So that's 3D6.
Yep, one of them is a 6.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So roll that 6 again.
Yep, which one? Let's roll a different one. Let's see if it feels lucky also.
Ooh.
It does.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'll try this one. Not so lucky. Okay. So that'll be 12, 19, 22, 27, 30 damage.
Okay. That moves it down 4
slain?
steps.
Super dad.
Grievously. It was short of moving down to slain, because to get something to slain, you have to do its base damage threshold plus 24.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Um,
But I should get
From full health.
3 injuries?
wait. How much damage did you do?
30.
Oh, yeah, slay it.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I was bad at math for a second. No, yeah, you slay it by 1 point.
I got lucky there.
Goddamn.
Good job, D6 for once.
Okay.
Keeping them set aside.
Man, it's a good thing this Amber Chapel was.
And I'll try to do my. Well, no,
complexity.
you know what? I'm gonna bank my last AP
Okay, cool. You bank your last AP.
instead of setting myself up for a reload.
Francis.
I'm gonna walk forward at a normal pace, feeling powerful
Yeah.
because of my wind around me.
Yeah.
He's doing
And I'm
this
gonna
where he
pull
wants
out
the
my
belt.
staff and just hit him with 2 hands.
Okay.
Or probably more like.
So AP to move. I'll say you pull your staff out at the start of your turn for free. AP to move. AP to attack.
That's a success.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Roll that damage.
The damage.
Ooh, kaboom.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
And then a 1.
We'll take it.
So 7 plus
What did you
your.
attack with?
7 plus 7, so that's 14.
That moves it down 2 steps
Nice.
to moderately wounded. Go and roll me a d6.
Get it. These zombies have been eating
4.
time.
Okay. Felix, you got 1 AP left. Are you banking it?
Yeah.
Okay. Felix.
I'm gonna attack the zombie that just got clocked with my whip.
Okay.
Get him.
If you connect it, it'll force
that's
a
great.
takedown.
I'm still using it. It'll be lucky.
Pizza dice.
It's pizza dice.
I'm still using that.
Let's see. Simple melee. Yeah. So yeah. Good. Yep. I'm good.
Forces it to resist takedown.
46. Yep.
This is athletics. It
Yeah.
rolled a 7. Yes.
It must flip the results to fail.
That is a 70.
Nice.
It fails. It is now prone.
Hurrah for
Uh,
entangling weapons.
Indeed.
Anything else?
I'll move up on it, and I already attacked it, so no, I won't.
Yeah.
That's probably not a good idea.
Actually, what all perilous stunts can I do?
Chokehold, dirty tricks, disarm, knockout.
I mean, you can take it down like I did.
Stunning blow.
I don't think disarm is gonna help you. You can put it in a chokehold.
Nah, I guess I'll.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, that would be kind of weird.
You put some sand in size.
Yeah.
What a dirty trick.
I think I'll just do nothing.
Okay, cool. After Felix, this one last zombie, does it have to resist your whip?
It has to. No, it was just a normal takedown.
Okay. It spends 2 AP to stand up. Immediately in its space is Francis and Anthony, because you're a yard out. So it's going to make another attack at Francis.
Damn. When I want to get hit.
That is
Can't
a failure. Yeah, that's a failure.
Saving him for something worse.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, Dan.
Mm-hmm. We saw that.
And that's the end of its turn, Anthony. It used 2 AP to stand and 1 AP to attack.
I just don't like this thing standing, so I'm gonna walk up to it, and then I'm next to it, right?
Yeah, you're right there.
I'm gonna take aim, toss it on the ground again.
Okay.
Oh
Critical success?
no, just a normal one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
You may flip results to succeed at coordination tests.
Yes.
When you succeed, it's always considered a critical success.
Is
Okay,
take down a coordination test?
I believe so. Make a coordination test.
Yep. So yeah,
Oh, that's interesting.
that is a critical
You
success.
critically succeeded.
All right. I don't think it matters anything. I just wanted to make sure
I'll
I'm
say
reading that correctly.
for that critical success, that didn't cost any AP.
Oh my god, I'm gonna.
Beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Take aim the elbow down.
Yeah, I was like,
Take aim the pizza's elbow.
yeah.
Wow, I call it the pizza's elbow.
Wait, did I take aim on that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, so I took aim.
dropped it, which was
dropped it.
free. You have 2 AP right now.
I'm definitely gonna punch it in its face.
Okay.
Once this combat over, it is gonna be pizza time.
What happened?
I'm just so wonderful right now.
Is that a
I'm
critical
so-
success?
I think he's fucking moonsalted this guy.
Oh my god, that's just beautiful. That would be like a 1. I just rolled. Anyways.
1 is critical success.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So that's 1d6 for the attack, 1d6 for prone, 1d6 for crit.
No, it wouldn't be a critical success. Never mind.
You said you rolled a 1, right?
No, I was thinking flip to succeed, but
Oh, okay.
I don't.
10.
Yeah, I just rolled 10.
Okay.
So it's just 2d6.
Yeah.
I don't think you can flip to success harder.
Oh,
You got an explosion? God damn, you're killing it, man.
So 11, 12,
You got to roll 3d6, I think, didn't you? Or no,
No,
never mind. Sorry.
17.
That moves this thing from moderately to
Dead.
grievously.
Oh no, it's not pizza time yet.
You roll me 3d6?
Oh, is that 3d6 after
Yeah.
all?
Grievous is 3.
Yep.
Well, those two didn't. No.
Okay. Brian,
hit it with a rock.
How many are alive still?
1 on
Just
the
one
ground.
On the ground.
Crying.
Grievously wounded.
It says.
Owie, owie.
Take 2 aim and chuck a rock at it.
You got it.
Is it
Don't forget
That's going to
to
count as 1 take aim
6 seconds in this game?
because
Oh.
it's prone, so it makes it more difficult.
You only get 10% out of your 20.
So you
Okay,
got
okay,
20
okay.
and it had 10 the other way. So yeah, you just get a plus 10.
Oh,
to
I
your-
banked my extra AP.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, I hit.
Cool.
7 damage.
Lethal.
Good enough.
Heck yeah.
The rock says know your role.
You slay 3 zombies. And with that, we'll move to break. First
Yes.
break of the night. If you're watching on Twitch, we're going to grab some pizza and stuff our faces. If you're not watching on Twitch and watching on YouTube or listening via podcast, next episode, couple of days. So until we see you again, start fires, do drugs, tip them fucking bartenders. Deuces.